Hello, today's January 17th, and I'm coming to you this evening with some information about INFINii, and I wanted to discuss Amazon sales, how to increase Amazon sales. Okay, so for those that have been following me, know that I've been having about $500 days, sometimes $300 days, and I was thinking some people are probably thinking, why haven't I scaled up my sales? So, scaled up as far as how much I make. So, I just wanted to go over that information today and just tell you some of my strategies and the reason why I have not scaled up to like $1,000 days, okay? And not to say that I'm not going to do that, but I had a really great fourth quarter with Amazon, okay? I did really good for Christmas and I learned a lot. And what I want people to know is that the training is very important, okay? Because the sales are going to come. That's the easy part. The training, learning how to, learning your settings on your account, how to price your items so that you're in a profit based on how much you need to make to either quit your job or replace your income or have additional income. It's really important to know what items to buy, what items not to buy, what the ranking is, what sells the most during what times of the year. You have to take all of those things into consideration. And then once you find a method that works for you, whether it's drop shipping, um, fulfillment by Amazon, fulfillment by merchant, whether it's online arbitrage, retail arbitrage, whatever you feel comfortable with, you can take that and scale that up. Now, what I want to let you know is that when you start to scale up your business, you need to have the time to handle the amount of orders that are coming in. And what I'm going to do is I need to do that at a pretty slow pace because I don't have the manpower to help me when the sales start coming in. If I decided to add a ton of drop shipping, okay? So with that said, like I have a friend that does like 400 items a year that he has continuously posted on Amazon, okay? That he drop ships. That's a lot of items, okay? Like your sales are literally between 100 to 200 items a day if you're listing 400 products. So now you have to really think about it. If you're listing those many items to drop ship, you need to have the manpower to get those orders out, handle the customer service, um, any messages, any late shippings, any returns, all of the things that come with that, you have to be able to handle that manpower. So I noticed that a lot of people want to get involved with INFINii and they're ready to start. And it's great to be pumped. But what I realize is that people want to walk before they crawl, okay? And it's very important to crawl first. Why? You can have your account suspended and make a ton of mistakes that you can prevent if you take your time and go through the training. Now, all of the mistakes you're not going to prevent because there's a lot to be made, but a large majority of them you can prevent if you take your time with the training. Okay? So it's just like you're going to I'm going to go big. You're going to law school. So you go to law school, you have to take the bar exam. And there's certain steps and requirements that you have to do in order to become a lawyer. Okay? When you go to school, there's certain requirements and steps you have to take to get your high school diploma. Okay? When you go to college, if you want that bachelor's, associate's, master's, PhD, there's certain steps you have to take to get there. It's the same thing with the e-commerce business. It's not that in depth, that in more, in detail, but there is a learning curve and things that you need to know in order to really take this to the next level and make it a full-time income, okay? And not to say it's going to take you a year to learn it. It's not that long. You're going to learn things as you go because, I've been doing this for 2 years. There's some things that I know today that I didn't know a year ago, okay? but it is a learning curve, and you have to take the time to learn the training. There's people that get started in this business and they give up within the first couple of weeks. Why? Because they're coming into this with the mindset that they're going to make money right away and that this is really going to be easy. And not to say that this is a hard business, but it takes consistency, some work, and training. The training is important. If you learn the training and take the time with the training, the sales will come. The sales is the easy part. The training is the part that you have to put your mind, you have to turn off your Facebook, your television, your Twitter, your Instagram, close the door, and really go into depth to learn the training. And sometimes even rewind the trainings a couple of times to make sure that you really understand what you're hearing and what you're supposed to do. Not only that, you may even need to go to your mentor, which would be me, or your group, because there may be times where you might get stuck and you need someone to help you out, and that's what we're there for, okay? So with that said, I just want people to really understand that you can be profitable in this business, and you can achieve just about any amount of money you want to make with this business as long as you're consistent and you first make your first priority your training. Okay, when I first started this, it took me 3 weeks to get it, and unfortunately, even after 3 weeks, I really still didn't understand certain things. And not to say I'm not smart, it's just that it's a learning curve when you've been doing one thing for so long. To program your mind to do something else, it takes time to learn that, okay? The people that are on our team that are veterans that's been doing this for years, they took their time to learn the training and to learn new ways that works for them to grow their business. And this is something that you have to do. Drop shipping may work for one person, but Amazon FBA may work for another. Amazon FBM might work for one person, but eBay drop shipping may work for another. Okay, both platforms are very profitable, depending on your standpoint and how you're looking at it. And also, it depends on how much time and effort you're going to put into your training. That will make such a difference in the amount of money that you're going to make. Okay, how much action you actually take per day, per week, per month makes a difference in how profitable you're going to be in this business. Okay, consistency, working on it a little bit at a time every day until you figure it out and you're doing what you need to do to make this business grow. Amazon sales, eBay sales can grow drastically, okay, with just finding one method that works for you and scaling it up, okay? And when I say the method that works for you, because some people have a lot of time where they can go home, they might work a part-time job where they can do a little bit of everything: drop shipping, online arbitrage, retail arbitrage. Then it may be another person that can only do drop shipping, okay? So what may work for you may not work for the next person, and vice versa. It's based on your needs, your responsibilities, and how much time you're willing to put into this business, okay? And that's basically it. The sales will come. That's the easy part. People are stressing about what to sell, how much to sell, what do you get, that is going to come. That's the easy part. The training on making sure that you're set up correctly, that you're getting your cash backs, that the back end of your account, your settings is set up correctly so that you're not messing up orders and you're not messing up the return on investments that you're going to get. That's the important part, okay? Making sure if you want to make $15 off of each item, that you have those settings in place, so that takes place when you're when you're working on your account. That's important, okay? Making sure like your return policy is together and complete. That's important, okay? Knowing what to do when you have a return or a refund. Those things are important. Everything else, as far as the sales portion of the business, that will come in time, and that's the easy part. Being with INFINii, you are going to learn all of the different changes that happen and takes place within the Amazon and eBay business, because what works today may not work tomorrow, and that's what this group is for. Okay, they're here to help you to make sure that as things changes, as changes are made, you are up to date on those changes, that you have someone you can come to when you may trip and fall, and to pick you up and get you started and get those sales coming in, so that it builds your confidence, your self-esteem to go out and do more. Okay, so that's very important. I'm not going to hold you guys any longer. Please subscribe to my channel. Just to show you guys, right now I'm at about $400 in sales, and I still have like 3 or 4 hours left. And you know, like I said before, it's pretty consistent. I'm not making, you know, I'm not in $1,000 field yet. And you know what? Honestly, I could be there if I wanted to, but everything happens in time. Sales is the easy part. I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about making sure that my I's are dotted and my T's are crossed, so that my account stays in good standings, that I'm meeting the needs of my customers in a timely fashion, and that I'm building so that I'm ready for fourth quarter this year. That's the important part. Thanks for watching my video. Stay connected. Subscribe to my channel. If you have any questions, my link is below. If you would like to register, that is also below as well. Thank you so much, and have a good night. And for those that are in a different time zone, have a great day.